All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Warriors Daily, where we post daily Golden State Warriors content. If that's something that interests you and you enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. James Wiseman made his G League debut a couple of days ago, and I feel like he played really well. Now, keep in mind, obviously the G League isn't quite the NBA, but still professional basketball players, still very good competition. And James really, I don't think he disappointed in any way, shape, or form. So 18 points, 6 rebounds in only 21 minutes, like 18 and 6 in 21 minutes. Those are great stats. He had a couple of different scoring ways, like, he was good on the fast break. You could tell he would get a little bit tired towards the end of however long his shift was, playing in increments. Like, you could tell he was getting a little bit tired at the end of it. Obviously there was still a lot of rust. There was still, a couple of flaws. But for the most part, I think he definitely flashed all of his potential. There's a reason that this man was drafted where he was drafted. There's a reason why this guy, there's a reason why I think he's 25 and 10 on his career, or peak. I think peak James Wiseman will be 25 and 10, and he actually scored 25 points for Golden State last year, which was very impressive for a rookie. But we've already had Steve Kerr come out and say, he's not going to have a significant part in the team's rotation. An unnamed Dubs coach said it's highly unlikely he becomes heavily involved on the stretch, with the initial plan, or with the current plan, calling for him to play in select situations to prepare him for a more integral role next season. He's only 20 years old. I guess he'll be turning 21 at the end of this month, but still a very young basketball player. I don't think, I would take what the Dubs coach said with a grain of salt. I would imagine he's not going to be closing out games. I would imagine he's not going to be starting games, but there's no way, especially with how thin the Warriors are at that big man position, there's no way this guy doesn't get at least 15-minute average a night. There's just no way. I mean, whenever you're without Steph or whenever you're without Dre, I don't know exactly when they're going to deploy James Wiseman, but there's going to be moments in games where you're going to need buckets, and you're going to need buckets from big men. And, Draymond Green can't play 48 minutes every single night. So, I'm thinking maybe when you play a little bit of a taller team, maybe the New York Knicks, something like that, something of sorts where, James Wiseman gets good 15, 20 minutes even if he's having a good season. And, I think he's going to have a role. I think he's going to have a role. I've seen a lot of you guys comment talking about how you think this is all just hot air and they're just trying to trick their opponents. But, coming back from his injury and being such a young player on such not a veteran heavy roster, but so late into the season, it's going to be different. It's a lot different roster than last season. And I just don't think Wiseman's going to be playing 30 minutes a night. Maybe next year. I still think next year we're looking at maybe 25 a night. I'm thinking 15. That's my prediction. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. I got you guys with Warriors content every single day, and I will see you guys later.